Okay guys, we're gonna go on a mission.
Apparently there's a new Oreo coming to Target, and the flavor is pretty litty titty.
Showing up online, Target.com, showing up sold out at stores within 100 miles. I did hear they are in some stores despite that. I may have forgotten to mention, it's apple pie flavored Oreos. And let me tell you guys, anything apple pie flavored,
I will destroy it.
Shit.
Alright guys, it's already almost 11 o'clock. I've just been editing this video. This is actually going to be up before the one you are watching right now. It's just what I eat in a day for fat loss. Go check that out. I'll put a card on the screen. I'm going to eat my pre-workout meal right now. Just a bowl of oats, about 400 calories, and it has strawberries and some birthday cake nuts and more on top. And it is going to be delicious. I've always noticed that people use almond milk for their oats or water, which is sad. But I am team skim milk and oats because I like cows. I tend to eat my biggest pre-workout meal before leg day. Today's leg day. We're gonna do some butt work. Get real deep in that butt, aka squats. Not like glute targeted stuff. I'm not a bikini competitor. Editing's taking a little longer than usual, so I decided I'm going to have a little more of a snack. I'm just gonna have one of these protein bars, the Elite Protein Dymatize Coconut Cream flavored. I got them at GNC because they were on sale, and they are actually good. I've tried a couple of the other Dymatize bars, and I was not a fan just of the texture in general, but these coconut cream ones are actually, I really like. They are super smushy on the inside. You can kind of even tell just by the way that looks, they're super smushy. You can see all my freaking teeth. Jeez. But yeah, I'm a big fan of the texture on these, just like super smushy. Coconut's good. Try them out. If you try any of the Dymatize bars, these are good. I took a nap. For whatever reason, my energy levels do not feel super high today, and today just happens to be the day that I'm going for a milestone weight on my squats. Going for 3 sets triples at 365 pounds. Never done that. I've done a triple at 365, not 3 sets triples. It's also worth mentioning that when I did that triple at 365, I was using a belt. I've been doing beltless squats, so 3 sets of triples at 365 beltless is what I'm doing today. So we're going to have a few extra carbs. Got me just one protein shake. And lastly, for those of you OG subscribers, you might remember this exact tub of Pre-Kage. This is the same tub of Pre-Kage that I reviewed in that video about a year ago, and surprisingly, it didn't clump up all that much, and I can still use it. Didn't even finish it. This isn't even the last serving. Gonna get a little pre-workout in me. Hopefully that'll kickstart me. Actually, very impressed that this lasted so long. It's probably expired. Yeah, not very expired, just expired. July 2017, it's August, as you guys know, if you can like, look at the date.
Yeah. Growing up, everybody said I wouldn't be shit. Had a lot of goals, they told me I'd never reach them. Who wants to be a millionaire? I'm feeling like Regis. Women on their knees for the kid like I'm Jesus. I be in her stomach like a fetus. Rappers trying to give me L.
Squats are feeling pretty good right now, so let's go.
Nurse came into my room, she told me I'm sick in the head. I'm in hip-hop, hospital bed with a pad and a pen and a brace on my neck. They told me that I'm never leaving, why? I am as ill as it gets. Any rapper that say that they running the game, I'ma come in their session and cut off their legs. Woo! Strap a grenade to my head, pull out the pen, my music is mind-blowing. Ain't nobody do it like.
At this point, I usually just jump from 315 to 365, but I watched a Furious Pete and Mark Bell video where Mark Bell suggested that you do smaller jumps closer to your working weight just to channel your CNS into thinking that you can handle it better. So instead of 315 to 365, which is the working weight, we're gonna do 315, 345, 365.
Wanna excite you, ignite the fight, so honey taught me. I just wanna bite you and watch you drip out Romani Candy. That's 11 G's. Angel from heaven, she's 7 threes. Hot egg and cheese for pain, checking weeds.
Those weren't as fast as I would have liked, so got 365 on there. We'll see how it goes. Might have to whip out the nose torque.
My girl's gram has more likes than yours does. How does it feel to have never been on a tour bus? It's probably similar to alcohol on a sore cut. You niggas suck. In other words, niggas, you're fucked. You really thought we wouldn't stop you, please? Fuck you mean. We'll puncture you and watch you bleed.
Okay, so that's gonna be it for squats today. I feel like strength-wise I've got it, but my left hamstring on that last rep, I may have cut depth just a weeny bit, but that was because when I was going down when I started that last rep, my left hamstring like pulled and it like stayed really tight throughout the entire thing, and right now it's still kind of tight. I don't want to pull anything, I don't want to snap anything, and yeah, I'm half tempted to like stretch or foam roll right now and then hit this, but probably not the best idea. I'm pretty confident I could hit it if I did that, but sometimes you got to think about longevity, especially in powerlifting, and not push it too hard. That was a beltless triple PR, 365, never done that before. We'll take that win and come back to this next week, just to be safe, because you know what would really suck is if I couldn't squat for weeks, months because of an injury. I'm not pussying out. I'd let you guys know if I was. I'm just trying to be smart about this because it's one thing I told myself I needed to do if I wanted to stick to this sport for a while. We're gonna do some mobility work on the hamstring and then just burn out the quads.
Oh mother, mother, please don't cry, 'cause you know I'm missing too. I didn't even say goodbye.
I've been sitting here for like 10 minutes just leaning into this adductor slash hamstring area because that's what's tight and it feels good, but I'm just gonna do some quads and burn out, maybe do a little cardio. I'll probably hit abs as well and then head home. I'm not gonna record that stuff because it's not too interesting. Squats are the fun part, so see you guys when I'm back home. Oh, hello. Can we just admire how pretty this looks real quick? I got a little bit of protein glaze in between each layer. Oh, there go all the blackberries. This is going to be quite yummy. I've never had Kodiak cakes before. Let's give them a quick taste test. Let's just have all 7 of these layers at once. I'm a fan. Compared to homemade protein pancakes with protein powder, these are a lot more moist. Shut your bitch ass up! And they don't have that problem where you need to drink liquid when you have every bite because they're so dry. So leave me alone with my cakes. What the hell are you doing? Gray. 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 Are you deaf? Okay, fine. Ignore me. So we got a package from Sharkster Club, I think it's called. Hold on. I can't get up because I am not wearing pants. Fuck you. So I received an email from a guy who has a knee sleeve company and he wanted to send me some knee sleeves to try out. Here they are. I'll probably do a review, but for now we're just gonna test out the size to make sure they fit. There's that Sharkster Club company. They look pretty nice. They're kind of cool. Here, we're gonna try these on while I am half naked. Ugh, these are larges. These are tight. Excuse my nakedness. They're 7mm thickness, so that's thicker than my Ray-Bans. That feels dope. I really like that. Maybe I should get some pants on. Okay, let's get the other one on real quick. Jeez, these are tight. Again, these are larges and I wear mediums in the Ray-Bans, so I'm surprised that these are so tight. Jeez, I'm sweating. I'm gonna stand on the chair. No, those feel awesome and I like the look too. Oh yeah. Definitely more tension in these than the Ray-Bans actually, since mine are old and these are brand new. And these are tighter, definitely, in the large, even compared to the medium Ray-Bans. Pretty pumped to try these out. Just thought I'd mention them real quick since I got the package today. And yeah, I'm gonna get naked again because I am sweating my balls off right now. And I just showered. You know those post-shower sweats? I hate those.
Don't say everything's meant to be, 'cause you know it's not what I believe. Can't help but think that it should have been me.
Hello again. So for dinner, I had a little bit of a macro-friendly, like, diet type of carbonara. There was no carbonara sauce. I actually just used bacon grease and truffle oil, which I am obsessed with. I love the taste of truffle oil. I put a sunny side up egg on top and some bacon, and that's my diet carbonara. I also put some salt and Carolina Reaper on it just to make it more Drew style. But real quick, I thought I would address the fact that I don't eat huge meals really, at least compared to as much as you guys know I can eat. And the reason I've been doing that, like not loading up on a ton of vegetables at dinner and stuff like a lot of people do when they are cutting, is because I personally find it a lot harder to diet when I eat high volume, which is weird, but I found that this works very well for me because I'm very cognizant of my stomach size. So what I'm getting at is that my stomach expands when I eat a lot, and then when I eat very little or I'm fasted, my stomach shrinks and I'm a lot more satisfied with less food. So when I'm dieting, I try to avoid huge meals. Let's go back to that IIFYM food challenge I did. After that, I was ravenous for like 3 or 4 days, and I found it very hard to stick to my diet. In fact, I was not very good at sticking to my diet for the 3 or 4 days after that food challenge because my stomach was stretched and I was just insatiable, unable to be full. This is something that a lot of people don't realize, is that your stomach stretches when you eat a ton of food and then it stays that way for 4, 5, 6, 7 days. I feel like this is not very much so talked about in the fitness world because a lot of people are like, high volume, you'll be full if you eat high volume. You need to eat high volume so that you're satiated when you're cutting. And really, unless you plan on eating high volume every single meal, buying tons of vegetables, look at Matt Ogus, look at how many freaking vegetables he eats every single meal. Unless you want to do that, stay satiated, there's a point of diminishing returns with volume eating. I've never heard this from anyone else. This is something I've found just from experimenting with my own diet and from doing food challenges. I notice after food challenges, I am freaking hungry for days on end after, and it takes me a while to get back to normal, and I'm more prone to binge eating when I have my stomach stretched out like that, especially when I'm cutting down and trying not to eat that much food. I think this is something that needs to be touched on because I've never heard anyone say, watch the amount of volume you eat. They're always like, vegetables, vegetables, vegetables. Eat as many vegetables as you can. And vegetables are good for you. You should eat more vegetables than I do, but you shouldn't eat loads of vegetables for the sake of volume and being full, because you're gonna stretch your stomach and it's gonna be harder for you to be full the next day, the next couple days, the next few days. I hope this makes sense to you guys. This is, again, something I learned from trial and error, and I've been dieting a lot easier now that I am cognizant of the actual volume of my meals. The meals I'm having now are like the perfect amount of volume for me to be full without stretching my stomach back out and forcing me to want more food later. Side note, that's why it's typically harder for you to start a diet than it is to continue dieting. Like, the first few days of dieting are gonna be so much harder for you. Part of that is because your stomach is probably bigger at the start of your cut than it is 5, 6, 7 days into your cut. Your stomach shrinks if it's not being stretched out. It's a very stretchy thing. Like, look at the freaking Nathan's Hot Dog contest. Your stomach can stretch a lot, and it stays stretched for a little bit after it's stretched, and then it eventually shrinks down after a few days. And yeah, use this to your advantage. This is why I have stopped doing food challenges during my cut. I could probably fit the calories in for the week. However, it's going to make me more prone to binge eating post food challenge. So long story short, you want to eat voluminous foods, but you don't want to go overboard. Really, that's all I'm saying, because then you'll be extra hungry later on. And you probably should eat more vegetables than I do. Like, I could have put mushrooms on that carbonara. That would have been good, actually. Should have done that. This is why I take a multivitamin. So, when I was in Target earlier, 2 things of note. You should probably keep an eye out for those apple pie Oreos, because they sound like they're about to be lit AF.
Also,
I picked up a pint of ice cream. I know, Arctic Zero, don't judge me yet. While I was there, since I was there and I wanted something, so I got this. It's the Arctic Zero cake batter flavor, 150 calories in the pint, and we are going to do a review because I haven't tried it. I vaguely recall seeing on social media, probably Instagram, someone's story or something. They said, wow, this flavor of Arctic Zero is actually livable and it doesn't taste like piss. And I don't know if it's because I'm in a deficit or anything, but it tastes alright. The Halo Top birthday cake flavor is it shits on this twice. But this is doable, and it's about half the calories because Halo Top is 280 for the birthday cake. This is 150. So there's a trade-off there. But surprisingly, it doesn't taste like poop. I think I'm going to throw some birthday cake nuts and more. My mouth is full right now. Throw some birthday cake nuts and more on top of this because that's actually like really lit. Wow, I keep saying lit a lot. The room is very well lit. Wow. BRB doing some nuts and more porn. Come out. Yeah. That's an aesthetic presentation. Okay, get off. I'm just gonna eat you. Mess that up a little bit. But look at this nuts and more. I'm about to stick these nuts in my mouth. Got it! I could seriously just eat a tub of nuts and more. More so than regular peanut butter, which is saying something. So good. Anyway, that's it for the video. Thanks for watching. Oh, by the way, I am very excited to try those new Halo Top flavors and the new Fit Crunch thing. Maybe I'll do reviews. Maybe I won't. You have to subscribe to see. Subscribe to the channel and subscribe to the channel. Thanks for watching and subscribe to the channel.
It's time to
Subscribe to the channel.